Now then, welcome back to Magic Farm 3, Episode 3. Oh yes, we made it as far as Episode 3, folks. We made it as far as Episode 3. I may be playing a lot of Agrarian Skies last week. I may have been doing lots over there, but there are things over here in the Magic Farm that are also getting done, also being sorted out, also being achieved, getting there. I've been doing a lot of this for parent breeding, and you've probably seen me show it in Agrarian Skies. This is me doing it on Magic Farm to a much larger degree, a much larger scale. Magic Farm, building the biggest farm with all the things farmed wherever I possibly can, is meant to be about magic and farming. Whereas the Agrarian Skies, I'm going to try and split that off a little bit. To be more about, well, technology and surviving in the skyblock elements. Here I've got a whole open world. I could run around the world and I could break the little Pam's Harvest Craft stuff. I don't want to go over there because they'll all come and kill me. There's Pam's Harvest Craft little bushes. Oh, that sheep see me. Mutton petite, thank you. There's Pam's Harvest Craft stuff around and about the world, and I've said before, I could just go around and just hunt that stuff down during the day, and because I'm running, my tiredness will go up, and then I could just use a bed and sleep the nights away, and mobs wouldn't really be a problem. The natural animals aren't really a problem, so I could just run around like that. I could just do that. I wouldn't have to worry too much. But here, I want to build a massive, splendid thing for you all to look at. And it's going to be very, very heavy invested into farming, but also into how to use magic mods to farm things, and the tech mods to farm things. So every method of farming and so on, I'm going to try and cover during the Magic Farm for my own personal pleasure and benefits, and also for you to have a good look at, right? So over there, you may have spotted over my mouse over cursors that this is all level 10, 10, 10. I got the wheat done first, 10, 10, 10 growth all the way down, 10, 10, 10, 10 growth all the way down, and there now I'm doing the carrots 10, 10, 10, 10. Right? The way I've been doing this is trying to crossbreed them a lot more than that by trying to crossbreed them into a 10-10-10 format. So just like over there, I've been trying to do crossbreeding a lot more. And the case is, let's see, every time I break them, I get all the carrots as well. So I'm kind of like doing the vanilla harvesting at the same time. So mostly I feel like I'm doing vanilla farming, but I'm replanting in a certain way. And the replanting in a certain way means that I'm getting more seeds out of it, more crops out of it. And I've been doing this, breaking stuff for a very long time, getting there. And now I've got a decent wheat field, which gives me a huge harvest off this little area. I believe the size that I should be working towards is a 7x7 for each type of crop. But I don't want to just start doing things like that yet because my irrigation is not going to work. My irrigation is not going to work. This is a 7x4. For those of you who would like to do the maths right now in your head. And if you don't get 28, then you are suckers. So normally that would be 28 wheat, but I've just received a stack and 48 wheat, which means that that is pretty awesome. So those crops will give me lots and lots, and in a 7x7 I will get loads and loads and lots all day long. How you doing? Morning is broken, everything's lovely. Perfect timing that was. Alright, let's throw my stacks of wheat in there. Of course, wheat has many uses in Pam's Harvest Craft, and many little recipes for wheat to make things such as bread and stuff. Well, I wanna mess about with that a little bit more. Today, actually, I want to try and sort something out today to sort out my food types. This is still very, very slow. I've had a few harvests off this and eaten a load of apples and got a load of oak wood. I did a lot of chopping down trees myself, and then I decided to go with the stone chopper and set that up. And I've been planning on doing a load of charcoal as well, but, well, you know, stuff. I've been doing this over here mostly, and just left that sort of running over the last, like, couple of hours. So I haven't really got a lot from it, but enough to get going. I got lots of bits and pieces in here. Yeah, I got a couple of bits of bone meal. Some compost. I mentioned compost in my last Agrarian Skies. I'm sure I had something then. I said something about compost in my last Agrarian Skies, and that was about a compost bin. Compost bin. For putting stuff into a compost bin. When you hover over it, it shows you what you can compost. Oh, the flowers you can compost. Okay, I'll let that happen. So you can compost stuff, and then you can get that little compost out of it at the end, and then you can make this garden soil, which doesn't grow grass on it, and looks soily all the time. Which, from a building point of view, will look very good in certain areas where I want the garden soil look next to, let's say, this farmland look, because it looks fairly similar in colour, but I don't actually want the grass growing. If I grab this and show you what I mean, if I've got a farm that's set up like so, I want no grass growing into it. I want it to look like farmland, even though it's actually only a few crops here and there. These guys I'm growing at the minute, bean seeds and melons. These melons are doing quite well, actually. These are, well, there's a 10 gain there, an 8, 10, 5, and that's a 6, 8, 3. So they are breeding quite nicely together. They are getting there. And I'm not really running out of food anymore. I'm definitely not going to starve. Because I've got a few varieties of food that I can sort out and eat. And when it comes down to the fact that I've eaten this sort of stuff too often, so we'll throw some carrots in there and an apple. When I've eaten these few things too often, that says not eaten recently, the melons, you see. This is 4 out of the last 6, and not eaten recently. So now I'm on to virtually new foods for a little bit, which gives me the full benefit of those new foods for a little bit. And then when I want some more, I've got these little crops here, which aren't really growing for the sake of growing, but I can just come along and pop them off, and just pop them in my bag, say, instead of apples, and then I've got another morsel that I can eat whenever I need to. So I've got a fair amount of food coming in right now, and a decent enough variety just off morsels. So I'm looking okay. These are some other ones that I'm thinking about doing next. This is kind of like my progression tree. I'm just trying to progress through the ones that I've got already. I figured wheat and carrots were the first most important ones to do this crop breeding to get to 10-10-10s. I figured that was the most important starting point, because they're for feeding animals. Yeah, animals and me. We can all eat that stuff, so it's good stuff, right? Yeah, and I've just been scanning my seeds in the seed analyzer and checking things out. One thing that I haven't been able to do is get these picks up to any sort of level. I've got a skill level master in this weeping pick, but it won't go above mining level stone, so I can't get anything other than stone from it. And I made another pick here. This one I haven't used quite so much, about 106 times according to that, and that's still mining level stone. I went into the caves, and I started messing about a little bit in the caves. Oh, good. You're cutting down more trees. Had a little look in these caves, like the local ones, and just did a little bit of digging. But I can't take coal, and I can't take anything. I had a quick wander around, and I can't take anything. There's nothing that I can dig apart from stone. So I'm going to have to do a lot of just mining for the sake of mining. To level up the pick so that I'll be able to take something like stone, like iron ore, to upgrade. I can't do any other thing other than stone, which is a little bit annoying. Oh, what's in there? Oh, that's that cavern underneath here, is it? Okay, that's cool. Uh-oh, is it a Steve? Country Gamer. You have no skin. Country Gamer, get a skin. He's dead. So the weeping pick just went up again. Look, you see, because it's actually... Well, I'm Grandmastered now in using it. It's plus 10 attack, Fortune 1. It's got haste and all that, but its mining level isn't going up at all. So it's just mainly my sword for a while now. When I can get to the point where I can put a little bit of mossy on it and get an upgrade there. I think I've got an upgrade. Yeah, I've got 3 modifiers remaining. If I can get some mossy on it, then a 10 attack repairing itself will be an awesome weapon, let alone having a pick in your hand just for picking up stone and stuff as we go. Yeah, speaking of mining then, okay, so I've been doing a fair bit of this, and I'm going to carry on doing a fair bit of this, and once I've got iron, I can kind of move on to the irrigation side of things, because then I'll have a bucket that can pick up water, so I can decorate and place water where I want it to be, as well as where I think it looks nice. So obviously there's efficiency for placing water, and there's also aesthetics for placing water. I want to do both in this area. I'm not just going to be efficient as possible. That's not what this series is all about. Efficiency, I'm kind of getting to start off with. We're just having like 6 different food types and just constantly growing and eating those. I wouldn't need to touch anything else in the world. But I do want to think about the mining a little bit more, really. And this, one of the great things about this tree chopper, not only does it say now then Nemsun to me, but one of the greatest thing about this is you can put stuff back into its inventory. Which no other harvesting device does. And I'm not sure if Van Hal meant that to happen, but being able to take it out and put it back in is a useful thing. Like, I take some wood out, I realise that my inventory is too full, I'll just, like, put some back. Whereas other things, you might take an inventory full of stuff and go, oh, I've just emptied that into my inventory, it's all over the floor, now I've got to go and put some away before I can come back to it. But it's a good place to store my wood. I can just store wood in there, can't I? This is good. What I want to do today, though, is check out this miner. There's a stone miner. And I've not used it in Agrarian Skies because there's nothing to mine. Oh, and I got an achievement get. Awesome. Nothing to mine. So, as there's nothing to mine, I had no reason to get the stone miner. There we go. Stone miner. Smooth stone. Okay. Because I didn't take a pick, I didn't get hot topic. I don't know why I got the wrong order there. Maybe because I made a furnace recently. Yeah, let's make some more charcoal. I'm going to make some more charcoal. I'm going to make some smooth stone. And I'm going to make the miner. And I will be right back. It is just... Yeah, it's just smooth stone. Awesome. Somebody decided to break my bed. Who was it? You burnt up somewhere? Possibly where this zombie flesh came from. When you don't get to sleep at night, I go over into the house and just hide out for the night. And I come back out and my bed's broken. Because the mobs are designed to break things like that. There we go. The stone miner. There we go. We've got that. And I'm going to put my pick in it. My flint pick in it. But I want to check something out. I've been looking at these super crafting frames. And I think they look awesome. I think they look amazing. I put the wood away while I was in the house. Because I spent the night in the shack. In the home. Trying to keep myself safe. And yeah. It kind of messed up. I want to check these out, though, because these look super cool. These super crafting frames, right? Apparently, you can put them on an inventory. So let's say this one here. Let's put it on there, okay? And it gives you a crafting grid, right? Let's take a stack of this, and let's go shift left click. There we go, shift left click, and put that on there. And now it'll be bread. So I put this in here. There you go. And when I want some bread, I can just click, and I'll get a bread. Click, and I get a bread. Shift click, and I get a stack of bread. Missing ingredient wheat. I just used all the wheat up. Oh well, that's a good way of quickly crafting bread, though, isn't it? It's a very quick way of quickly crafting bread. And then I can put the bread in here. I haven't eaten bread recently, so putting bread in here over the top of carrots. I've eaten for 4 times. Put that in there. Awesome. So that's a really easy way that I'm planning on crafting things. And I want to build a little kitchen place, a little house for these kind of easy recipes to get food quickly and easily into my inventory, where I just give it a quick whack and I get something. So yeah, we're going to deal with that in a minute, or a bit later on this episode anyway. There's something else first though. Get out. Get out of it. Something else first. I want to check out this miner, and as we've got a miner and I've got some different materials here, I want to test it out in this area. So I want to test it out where we can see what's going on. So I think I'll put it just here, because we can see this and we can see this, and it should, in theory, go directly underneath itself. So let's start with a stone and a coal. So I put that in and some cobble. Now then, Nemsun. Yep, you're right. Crack on then. Crack on. Crack on. Need a shovel. Oh, I need a shovel as well. I forgot about the shovel. Okay, let's quickly make a shovel. I forgot all about the shovel. Okay, I got me a shovel. I got me a shovel. It's all good now. It's all good. I'm expecting that this isn't going to work. Right? I'm expecting it not to work. So before we get our hopes up, I am expecting it not to work. Okay, so it's replacing this block. It's getting cobble, and then it's stuck on coal. So is it mining below that? Yeah, it's mining what it can, which is stone. Yeah, and skipping the things it can't. So until I upgrade a pick, I can't use the stone miner. It's just getting sand and dirt. That's all it's doing. It's just breaking away down there, making sand and dirt. But it's skipping over the good stuff. So I'm going to save the uses of this for something else in the future. Let's grab this. Hey, creeper. How you doing? Very good. Very good. Did you enjoy that? Good. I didn't. I wasn't that funny. I didn't think that was funny at all. Alright. So let's get something else done then. I'm going to work on the crafting area, so let me just plan something out. I want to build a little place, maybe. Maybe I want to build a little place. I don't know if I want to build it too far away from base. Right, up here I think we need a big house. A big house overlooking this. But to start with, I think I just need a little bit of a kitchen cottagey thing. So, unlike Aunt Bess's that you saw in the Chaos Theory, it's not going to look anything like that whatsoever. No, I just simply want to make a quick wall, and my resources at the minute are so tight that I could probably update all of this a bit later on, and I wouldn't feel bad about it at all. Just get my spacing right. I think I need a bit of space to expand it before I update the blocks. Yeah, I'm just going to build something simple and square to start off with. Just because. And I'm skipping a few bits and pieces there. Let us use some wood. I get this all the time, running backwards and forwards. I eat so much food just from running and jumping and getting all around all over the place that I need to eat all of the things so much. It's crazy. I don't think this pick actually did any XP either. No, I don't think the pick got any XP out of that. So I don't think the stone miner does experience for it either. Which is a bit of a shame. It's a bit of a shame. It did in a previous version that I was looking through. The stone miner and stone chopper and that actually put experience on it. But as you can see, the skill XP is 0 on this. It only takes the durability out. Oh well, never mind. Right, so back up here. We're going to put this together as roughly as possible for now. I do want to call this my building series at some point, but for right now, this is all it's going to be. Yeah, like this, something like this, some sort of simple layout. Let's have a doorway like this then. That might look okay. And inside, then I've got space for chests and crafting. Yeah, I've got enough space just to come in here and just get some bits and pieces. And I can expand it later. We're going to take it at least at least too high, I should think. At least too high because of mobs getting in. But I haven't got time to do it all now, so I'm going to have to cut down some more trees, get some more cobble, repair my pick, and be back in a mo. Alright, well, I've just been mining out to get some cobblestone. Just been getting the cobblestone, and I did a bit of tree farming, but my pick just updated. The skill level was like 185 first level, and now it's boosted to iron mining level. So I can now get some iron. Much needed iron. So it's only that first 180 swings of the pickaxe. But I've been so concerned with getting the food sorted out that now I've got to do things the other way. Now I can get iron, but I can't get coal from this mining level. You're joking, right? What's coal? Copper? Coal is copper level. Okay, and now that's gone forever, that has. So I can get some iron, which is cool. I got 6 iron now. That's good. I need iron for bits and pieces, for iron bars and iron ingots to make the irrigation system for the farming of agricraft. So that's important. Now that I can do that, that's pretty important. I think I'm going to set up a stone miner again and maybe just do a little quarry area and just throw cobblestone into it and just let it mine out all the iron in the local area and hope for the best. These things are growing quite quickly, really. It does take time, does take a lot of time. But while I'm standing around waiting for it, nothing else can much happen. So you get 3 or 4 different crops on the go at the same time, and it sort of passes the time fairly quickly. This is a my super simple, speedy build my house. Very, very super simple, super speedy. Nothing can get in. Everything looks kind of nice from the inside and from the outside. Hopefully, we're basically just making space for things to go in for now. But instead of just a dirt shack or whatever, we're doing a proper build. So that's country cottage. No, this is more Iron Age, Iron Age hut. Yeah, Iron Age hut. And I might just throw in some more of these down here, just to make that stand out a little bit better. I will fill this, though, because I don't want mobs spawning. So I'm going to fill that one. And fill that one. And fill this one. And put the wood on the outside instead. Just because that looks a bit nicer. Although, actually, having it without would look okay. Would look okay. You get me? Would look okay? Yeah. Having it on the outside, maybe not. I'll leave it off for now. This whole building's just a temporary structure, just to be safe. To be safe, rather than sorry. And yeah, that'll do. I'll put a roof on it and stuff another time, but for right now, that will do me. So I can move some bits and pieces in here, and that'll get me closer to this site here. I can just get up in the morning, go down the little hill, and start doing some more crops and things. I'll get all my things from the house and bring them up here as well. But, there are a couple of little things that I want to show you before I get on and do them all, okay? So, super crafting frame. Let's take a load of bread from over here. Well, a load of wheat, anyway, from over here. There are a few Pam's Harvest Craft recipes. Oh, that was me. That was awesome. A few Pam's Harvest Craft recipes for basic bready items. And I think I can get a couple of simple crafting done inside of this. Inside of this super crafting grid. And if it's like that, then I can sort of instantly get Pam's Harvest Craft things crafted. Which, I don't know if it's going to work, but it sounds pretty dang awesome to me. I'm trying to put sticks where crops need to go. Yeah, it sounds pretty awesome to me that I should be able to have a go at least. So let's see if we can make a few things happen. I'm going to play around in my new house for a little bit, and I'll come back to you and show you what I've done. I think I've got a bit of a problem with the idea of doing what I want to do Somebody just decided to stop me. I've been slain by BdoubleO100 twice. Twice. I can't get my stuff back. I was trying to get him into this, and then he took serious offence to that idea, I think. Have I got a fence? No, I've dropped my fences. There's fences. Oh, he gets faster and harder every time he beats you. What? It's bigger and better every time? He's got like magic on him now? Oh, no. What's that zombie doing? That zombie doesn't know what to do, I don't think. B-dubs, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to punch you to death. I'm going to have to punch you to death. I'm going to have to. What is that zombie doing? What is it? I don't know why he's got so much health in that now. He's like... He's got full-on health. He's got full-on health. He's killed me again. I don't know, but I don't like what I see. Uh-oh. Let's get out of here. I don't know how much my shovel does. I've got 2 on my own head now. He's only taking a little bit of damage. He does have a little bit of regen by the looks of it. Oh, my days. Will you please die and drop all of my stuff? Now! Oh, you git! I don't think he likes the idea that I mentioned I was going to do some kind of building with Nemsun in honour of BdoubleO. Not because... No, where are you going? Give me my stuff back. Man, he's regenerating and moving so fast, hitting so hard. That is sick. Die, B-dubs. And you, now you can die. You must have got so confused. I don't know why you got so confused. Little zombie brain. Why? Oh, man. Okay, so, minor distraction. Got killed quite a bit there. Yeah, not a lot I could do about that. I kind of... I tried my best to capture him so that I could potentially keep him and actually have building around this area with BdoubleO. But, as you can see, it's not working that way. It's not working out that way at all. I should have just killed him on sight. Like you, whatever you are, Sujin, you're dead. I'm just killing on sight. That's it. No other YouTubers, mod makers, or anybody is allowed in Magic Farm here. There's a Flaxbeard over there. There's a Flaxbeard over there. I've already killed a Flaxbeard once. Oh my days. Right, well, I got my stuff together. I'm going to try and get myself reorganised and sorted out. What a mess that was. It's a good job we're not on hardcore over here, isn't it? Wood. Acquiring hardware achieved. Those 6 iron ingots will come in very nicely. Come in very handy as well, I may as well say. There is no wood. Oh, I've got the wood in my inventory. Okay, that's cool. Do I have any of sticks up here? No. I turned them all into fences earlier to try and get BdoubleO locked away forever and ever and ever. Let's get 2 of these. Okay, and I want a skillet, I believe. Is it this way around? There we go. That's a skillet. Needed a skillet for a recipe, and I also need a couple of these crafting frames. I've just made 4. Awesome. I'm gonna use loads, so I may as well not worry about it too much. And sticks for the rest of them. There we go. So, what are we doing with this lot? Nearly the end of the episode as well, so I best make it quick. And I'm not putting a roof on until later on. I'll sort that out later. I'll probably just do a flat roof, to be honest. Let's put that on there and that on there. So I'm going to put 2 recipes in this one, hopefully. Hopefully. Let's get some raw beef. And what's the other use for this? Toast can be turned into... the simple things that I can do straight away is what I'm looking for. Toast. Was that it? Yeah. Toast, a skillet, and beef will turn into a hamburger. A nice nourishing snack. So let's do that. So that with toast and beef will make a hamburger. So we have to pull hamburgers out of there. And also this one is 2 toast makes a toasted sandwich, which on its own is boring, but it's a nourishing meal, as a nourishing light meal. That's a nourishing meal. So then I just throw these things in there and get some more of this toast out. Throw some more of that toast in there, right? So now I've got the choices. I can grab a bread. I can grab a burger. I can grab some toast. Some toasted sandwiches. And just fill up my bag with interesting new things that are slightly more nourishing. This is a nourishing light meal. Very low nutritional value because I've just eaten a few. I've just eaten a few. 3, in fact, it tells you there. Hamburger and toast sandwich are now new foods on my diet, and I could just put these crafting frames all over the place like this, can't I? And just have a place where I just go and go. I'll have one of those, please. I'll have a burger today, thank you. And just literally no crafting involved whatsoever, which is pretty dang awesome, isn't it? No crafting whatsoever, and you get everything you need. I think that's awesome. There's so many Pam's Harvest Craft recipes that this super crafting frame will be so time-saving. I just need to have raw materials going into the right chests, and I can just... Oh, man. I'm loving it. I'm going to sleep. Look at this. Slain by BdoubleO 5 times. Ah. Oh, and it sorts me right out the door. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching, guys. I gotta go. This is end of episode time. Magic Farm 3 is a fun mod pack, as you can tell. There's lots of things to be done in it, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to take the Agrarian Skies and the Magic Farm 3 in the 2 separate directions that Jaded Cat is trying to take them herself in the making of the mod pack. I'm being very limited in how I'm doing the Magic Farm 3. But if it's farming that you're interested in, this is the series that you need to be looking at. If it's everything else, then that's the Agrarian Skies, skyblocking it. I will see you in one or the other next episode tomorrow. Thank you very, very much for watching. As always, leave those likes and those comments below. I will try and get around to all the comments as I do. And I'll see you next episode. Goodbye.